Hello everyone, this is Paulo Haddats, and this is the second video about the reasons to control OpenDSS using a programming language. In the first video, I show you that everything you do using OpenDSS standalone, you can do when using a programming language to control it. In that particular case, we were using Python, a PyDSS interface package that controls the official version of OpenDSS. Now, in this video, what I will show you the reasons or things you can do using a programming language when combining with OpenDSS that will definitely be really hard to do with only OpenDSS standalone. So for the first video, I'll link it here and also in the section below, so you can have access to that and watch that, because that was really interesting to give you some ideas of, everything you do here, you also can do here. But now in this video, let's go to the computer and let me show you. I have here a GitHub repository in which I have a lot of examples that you can walk through that and try to explore and see how to use Python to control OpenDSS. And I also have here the requirements tst file, so you can definitely create the same virtual environment in your computer and run your Python codes. I also have videos that explains how to create Python projects using PyCharm and the virtual environment. So I will also link below here as well. So if I go to my examples, and I have here different examples. The first one is to find what is the bus that has the minimum voltage. Okay, so imagine you have only OpenDSS. You can, for instance, get the system, and then you solve a power flow, and then you see, okay, minimum voltage, this is the number, right? And then I could come here and show voltage, line neutral nodes, and maybe try to find that number, Can I find that? Okay, maybe. All right, this is, okay, so it looks like this is the bus, 65 is the bus that has the minimum voltage. But did you see that I needed to do manual work, okay? And I don't want to do that. Maybe the system is different, bigger, whatever. So can I do that through Python? Yeah. And here's where we are doing it. Pretty much we are compile the file, and again, the goal of this video is not to cover the examples. Maybe you can put in the chat if you want to like me to comment any of those examples. I can go in details and show what's happening in each line. The goal really here is to, hey, we can do that using Python, and that's much easier, right? So if I run this, here I'm kind of getting which bus has the minimum voltage. I can run it. And you see that, let me just grab here, that I plotted that bus, which is the 65, okay? The same bus I saw there. I can see here in my Python script, okay? So I can have the 65 bus in memory and use some, in another kind of process in my code. But you saw how easy is that? Now my question is, okay, I have my 123 master, system. I would like to know which three-phase bus is the furthest from the feeder head. So you have all the system, which is the furthest one. And then here pretty much I'm pulling some code, okay, that loops that and trying to find it. So if I run this code, it will tell me, hey, bus 95 is the furthest, and they give me also the distance. And here we have, this is the bus, the furthest bus, three-phase bus we have in our system. Imagine trying to see that using only OpenDSS. That would be a nightmare, okay? Other example, maybe here what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to see what is the percentage of the current load size, okay, that would make my system to experience under voltage. Pretty much I'm asking what's the hosting capacity, for the system based on under voltage. But here I'm kind of, increasing the size of all loads at the same time. That's the exercise. So pretty much I have in a loop my system, and then I change the size of the loads. And then when I run this code, it's running, and I can say, hey, 180% if you increase, like if you have a load that's 100, okay, if I increase to 180 kW, that's where I will have under voltage, right? 0.95 voltage in my system. So of course here I'm considering all the loads and I'm growing them together, okay? So this is something that if you try to do in OpenDSS, you see this loop, it's gonna be really hard. You need to type and run, type and run, type and run. I'll actually type, run, check, type, run, check. So it's something that will take a lot of time, so using a program language like this can definitely help you. And another example I have for you in this video, I pretty much like combined some commands in the direct-DLL, trying to create what I'm going to show you here. Let me show you here. Let's run debug mode. Sometimes what we are interested in, it's to look at properties, okay? So it's still running properties of like elements. In this case, let's say I want to see all the line properties, okay? So let me go here, evaluate the expression, data frame. This is the variable I'm saving that, and here what I can see is for each line, here's the name. I know bus1, bus2, line code, length, etc. So from this table, I can do data analysis, things like that, So I'm reading that from OpenDSS, and again, here we have different examples. I have maybe looping a load. So I solve my system, and my goal here is really to save what is the load size, okay? And also what is the power after that power flow. So I run the loop. If I run this code, it's gonna provide, hey, load S1A has 40 kW. After the power flow, there was 40,0010. So it's pretty much like accessing properties of the element as well as results of their simulation for that type of element. So here's another way to kind of use a loop. Well, there are more examples here that you could explore. The idea of this video was just to show you that, hey, there's so much more that we can do when using Python controlling OpenDSS compared when you just use OpenDSS, okay? Now, if you're interested in knowing more about specific examples, or you wanna give me one example and I can walk through that, like, tell you what's happening in this line and that line, so just put in the comment section below. That would be awesome. One thing I would also ask you guys, if you are enjoying my work here with OpenDSS, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. A lot of you guys are not subscribed. That would help a lot, and also give me a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, see ya.